Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey you guys, oh my goodness, this is interesting. This is different. I don't even know how to really open up this video. This video is different than my normal videos would be. This is actually my first ever Q&A. I've never done a Q&A before. I just reached 5K subscribers, so I was like, oh my gosh, what can I do that's like different than my usual content and things like that. And so I decided Q&A, and a lot of you guys were down with it. I got some questions, so I'm going to answer them for you today. There's really not going to be anything on the screen for you guys to watch other than the questions if I put them up, or if I put up like an answer to a question with a picture or a video. But you can honestly like put your phone down or like go do whatever you need to do, like, and just listen to me, because there's not really going to be anything for you to watch besides the screen. I just wanted to say too, like, I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys have no idea. Like, I love you guys so much. Like, so much. I appreciate everybody who watches me every day. Like, seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of the questions that I got. Okay, so one of my subscribers says, not really a question, but I've been watching you for a while now, and I'm so glad that you hit 5K. No matter what time it is, I always tune into your videos, and they genuinely help me understand celebrity beef and drama. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Like, if you're tuning in all the time and then also sending me Q&A questions, like, you're OG. Like, you're OG. Like, you love me, and you're one of the people who are probably going to support me through, you know, the rest of my YouTube career. Subscribers and people who go the extra mile to do other things outside of just watching me are the best. I love you guys so much, and I'm glad that I delivered in a way in which it's easy for you to understand what's happening, so that's good. Okay, next question. Another subscriber says, what prompted you to start the channel, and what is your favorite, I'm assuming this person meant favorite ice cream? Love, Nelly. I've been here since you were at 1K subs. Congrats on 5K, period. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 1K? That was a while ago. That's crazy. I appreciate you being here, baby. I love you. And my favorite ice cream? That's a good question. I'd say birthday cake ice cream, actually. Like, okay, so like it'll have pieces of like birthday cake in it, sprinkles, and then like it'll have like this frosting inside of it, almost like this cream or frosting. It's so good. It's probably one of my favorites, and it's probably between birthday cake and cotton candy ice cream, actually, depending on where you get it from. From like, I don't know, the grocery store, or if you go to like Cold Stone or something like that, it's probably between birthday cake and cotton candy for me. Also, to answer the second part of your question of like what prompted me to start my channel, the truth is, like, I wanted to make a YouTube channel like years ago. I only started about less than a year ago, like 10 or 11 months ago, but like I wanted to start my YouTube channel like 3 or 4 years ago, and I actually attempted to do it, but I didn't know what the proper tools were to edit my videos. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, and I was doing it the extra hard way for no reason. And I did end up uploading like 2 videos. I forget what my alias was, like what my name was, and then I ended up deleting them because I was like, these videos are trash and I have no idea how to edit. So, and at the time I really couldn't keep up with videos anyway because I was working, so it was crazy. But now, when I restarted my channel again 10 months ago, it was due to a bunch of different reasons. So let me get into why. First of all, I'm obsessed with pop culture, female rap, trending topics like celebrity gossip. Like, I'm obsessed with all of those things. So that was reason number one. I had like opinions about a lot of different topics, so I was like, I want to get my opinion out there. Two, I quit my full-time job that I was doing at the time. I was working from home. I was doing insurance, and I quit my full-time job, and so I had a lot of extra time to kind of really get into the things that I wanted to talk about. I really wasn't doing anything. I was trying to restart like my second business that I had on the side. I didn't have any bookings yet, so I had like a lot of time to really think about content that I wanted to make, learn how to properly edit videos, at least to the level that I'm comfortable with editing wise. Really, I had the time to figure out, okay, I want to make a channel. Like, I want to figure out what my branding is. I want to figure out what my main content is going to be. And so I just did it. I just started uploading one day after I wasn't working anymore. Okay, next question. What has been your favorite album this year? And two, who has been your favorite artist this year? Good question. My favorite album this year, I'd say out of like the mainstream artists albums that I've gotten into and reviewed and just been listening to in general, definitely Eternal Sunshine. For sure. That is my speed 100% all the way. Pop / R&B, funk, disco, ooh, all of that. I feel like Ariana Grande's album just did it for me. It had every element that I would appreciate in an album. I saved majority of the songs from that album, and normally I don't do that. Sometimes I can only find like a handful of songs, like 2 or 3 songs sometimes out of an album that I'll save. I saved her entire album almost. It's still good now. Like, it didn't wear off for me. And to answer the other part of your question, who's my favorite artist right now or this year? Well, I have a lot, so I'm not gonna pretend like I have one, honestly, because I have multiple. But I'd say if I had to choose one, definitely Ray. Ray, I've been just listening to her like crazy. I listen to a lot of people, but definitely Ray. And then insert photo here in case somebody doesn't know who Ray is, which I would like to hope a lot of you guys do. Okay, next question. Hey, I've been watching your vid since you were at 1K. Just wanted to ask your name and age. Well, first of all, thank you for watching since 1K. That was a bit ago, so I appreciate that. Also, you wanted to know my name and my age. Well, first of all, my age is in my description of all of my videos. I actually have a little like mini Q&A about me in the description of every single one of my videos. So if you actually check the description right now, it's there. So you'll see my age there. Also, my name to y'all is Straight Facts for now, until I feel like I want to say more intimate things about myself, like my name. But I will tell you this. The first letter of my real name starts with an N, so you can speculate what you think it might be based on that, but my name is Straight Facts. Next question. Who are your favorite artists? That is a loaded question. I have so many. Like, it's hard for me to name them all because I listen to so many different like artists and bands and people and stuff like that. But I'll try to condense it down to a few of my favorites. Okay, so I compiled a little bit of a list. Ravina is one of them. I love her. She kind of makes like indie alternative, dream poppy, wispy. I don't know how to fully describe it, but it's amazing. I don't know how to fully describe her sound, but it's amazing. Just go listen to her. She's really chill. Her music's like chill. Then Ashnika, which is really the polar opposite of the artist I just showed you. She's crazy. She's like rock, pop, electro, trap. She kind of does everything, but she's really aggressive and she screams and yells and she's amazing and perfect. Then there's Remy Wolf. She's also alternative, pop, indie pop, experimental, weirdo, amazing. She can really sing really well. Her voice is incredible and it's extremely unique. And Remy Wolf's aesthetic is extremely unique. She's a weirdo. A lot of my favorite artists are complete weirdos. Amber Mark, she is very, I don't know, ethereal. Beautiful vocals, very calming music, wispy music, R&B, pop, indie, fusion. I don't know. Amazing to say the least. Also, Mom Jeans, a band. I don't know again how to describe them. I like them. They're a band. Go listen to them. I like a lot of bands though. Like another band. What did I add it? Hold on. The band Cameo. Love them to death. Also like other bands like bands OG punk rock. I love punk rock. Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil, Bring Me the Horizon. You know, all of the like typical punk bands you can think of. Round them all up. I love them all. So this is a 2023 Jaws of Life Pierce the Veil album. And it also comes with a little picture of them. So cute. And then it's like a little booklet. And then the CD. I also have a Megan Thee Stallion album in my closet too. But yeah, I love Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, grew up on them. Okay, next question. Favorite pop singer and least fave. I don't really have a favorite that stays my favorite all the time. It'll definitely rotate throughout the years and throughout my life. So my favorite pop singer that I'm listening to the most currently is Ariana Grande for sure. Like I mentioned kind of earlier, her album was everything. Least favorite right now, Taylor Swift. 125%. And I love her down, but yeah. Next question is, do you have any hobbies? PS, love your videos. Aw, thank you. Do I have any hobbies? Yes, actually. I'm not really doing them as much as I would like, actually, currently, but I do have other hobbies. I love writing. I love, 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 love writing. I've been writing since I was like, I don't know, as early as I can remember, elementary school. Short stories, poems, teen fiction, a little bit of action and adventure too. Also, I love reading too. I mean, lately I don't have the attention span to read as much as I used to, but I used to like really, really love reading. Finish a novel in 2 days type of reading. Like that was me. I was a bookworm growing up, and I still am, but I just haven't dedicated the time to like do it as much as I'd like to. Also, is playing the Nintendo Switch a hobby? I don't think that's a hobby, but when I'm in the mood, like I play my Nintendo Switch a lot. What else? Is listening to music a hobby? If so, then that. Music, I love music. Okay, next question. So the next question is, what kind of businesses do you have? Love your content and your voice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you for watching. What kind of businesses do I have? So I think I've talked about this a little bit on some other videos, and it's in my description too. Wait, no, I lied. It's not in my description. I lied. I put that I have 2 other businesses in my description that I do outside of YouTube. That's why I'm able to upload as often as I want to, because I work for myself now. But the first main thing of where most of my income comes from is I'm a pet sitter. I'm actually a live-in pet sitter too, so I travel. I used to be able to pet sit at my house, but then I moved to a new house and I'm not able to pet sit here because my landlord, I rent my house. My landlord was like, no, we don't want any animals here. I was like, all right, bet. So now I travel. So I actually go to my clients' homes and I stay with them while the client or whoever is on vacation. And I stay with that animals like in the person's house for however long until they come back. So I'm able to upload pretty much whenever I want because my main job outside of YouTube is sitting, and it's really not that difficult. Depending on, the client, it can be challenging at times, but yeah, I'm a pet sitter. I love animals. That's another big thing. Like, I love animals, like, so much. I mostly work with cats and dogs, but I've worked with other animals like chickens and bunnies and birds and even goats sometimes. So I actually have been a pet sitter off and on before I decided to go full time with sitting for like 4 or 5 years now, but I was working other jobs in between being a sitter before, and I was doing it at my house before. So now I'm doing it full time, and I work all over the place because I'm always at my clients' homes and things like that. Also, my other business, which I started it this summer, but it's not really doing anything quite yet. If you guys know anything about liquidation, basically, like, I'm trying to resell. So I'll buy like off of a liquidation resale item websites, and basically it's like lost packages and different things that you can buy in bulk. And then it's kind of like in a mystery package, it seems, and then basically you can open it up and resell the items that you get in the big boxes and then like on other websites like eBay or Mercari or Poshmark or whatever. And I just started it. It's kind of going slow right now. I haven't really gotten anywhere with it yet, but it's only been a couple of months that I've been trying my hand at it, so we'll see how it goes. So far, not really anything yet, but hopefully it becomes something. Next question. Can I start by saying your videos are entertaining as hell? I don't know, something about the rant style just feels like a conversation. Anyways, the question I wanted to ask is, what are your top 3 most listened to Spotify artists this month? I just want to know, lol. Also, I don't want to sound like a thirsty hoe, but I'd really appreciate a shout out. If not, that's okay. I'm not gonna beg like a roach, so only if you want to. If you do decide to, here's my channel. Also, tell your subscribers they're messy, but I love them. Also, I love City Cinderella. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I love this. Of course, I'll give you a shout out. Actually, I pulled your YouTube, so I'll just put it. So, personal shout out to I am Vu Deja. I hope I said that right. I appreciate you so much for watching. My 3 most streamed people on Spotify right now this month. Actually, I don't know. I'll have to see. Just what I'm thinking about who I've been listening to recently, like back to back to back to back. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but like Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, and Glorilla have been like heavy rotation for me recently. like a lot of music by them. Next question. Hi, I've been following your channel since you were at 200 subs. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anybody else been here that long? If you have, like, let me know. That's insane. So congrats on hitting 5K. I'm an autistic black girl myself, and I've been wanting to know, what is it like being an autistic black girl for you? Oh my gosh. First of all, period. Second, that's a loaded question. Like, I feel like I'm gonna end up, for anybody who cares, let me know down below, you guys, of course, but I'm gonna have to make a second video getting into that, because that's a whole thing. Like, me finding out I'm late diagnosed. I only just found out this year, so I didn't know my whole life. So it's a whole like thing that I'd have to get into, kind of explaining how it's been for me the last year, what's happened to me to cause me to a lot of stuff. I have autism life lore that I have to explain, like, and to honestly answer your question, I don't really know yet. Like, I'm just now discovering that I'm autistic, so I'm learning every day what it's like to be and know and understand that I am autistic, 25 years old, and a black woman altogether. Like, it's a lot to digest, and I'm still digesting it. So to answer your question fully, I'm gonna probably make another video on that to kind of fully explain it, because if I did that now, this video would turn an extra 30 minutes long, just being about how that came to be and how I feel about it truly. So answer to your question is, there's probably going to be another video for that later. But just generally, it's been a crazy experience. I'm very grateful to know now, because there's so many things that have happened throughout my life that I had a lot of trouble understanding why I am the way I am, why I move how I move, why I think how I think, why I do the strange things that I do. So, or now that I know that I'm disabled, it doesn't feel as strange. But I used to feel very strange. I used to feel very self-conscious and bad about myself in almost every capacity, almost in every way. It was a time. But anyway, I'll move on from that for now. Next question. What inspired you to become interested in music? Was it a specific song or an artist? Actually, no, I don't think it was a specific song or artist. I just have been like in love with music ever since, like, I honestly, I could remember elementary, middle school. I think I really started getting into music in middle school. And for me, I grew up in the early 2010s, like, music wise. So like at Katy Perry's peak and Adele and like all of those people. Like, I grew up in a really golden age of Nicki Minaj, 2010 era. Like, I grew up when music was like, Kanye West in early 2008 and like like Ludacris and all these like amazing musicians, right? So like, I just was interested in music as a whole. My family were music people, and it just started like very young. Like, I listened to the radio for hours as a kid alone in my room. I always wanted CDs to get bought for me. My parents used to burn CDs illegally, like through those like song sharing websites for me. I got into indie music in high school. Like, I've always loved music. So okay guys, that was it for like a lot of the questions that I did get. A lot of them are music related, YouTube related, which makes sense, but I'm a pretty open book. Like I'll talk about almost anything, almost anything outside of like two personal things about like myself in terms of like, you know, where I live and what I look like and all that. I'm just not ready to share that yet. Maybe at some point. But as far as like stories, you know, things about my life, how I grew up, like, you know, different things like that, personal preferences for things, like I'm an open book. You guys can really ask me any, like you can ask me other stuff other than that. Like I'm surprised. I thought like given some of my subscribers that I have, I thought my questions were going to be a little bit more like crazier, something weird, but I'm surprised they were pretty tame. But yeah, I can talk about anything. I was thinking about having a yap session, an actual thing where like I just have videos like this where I'm just talking and I'm talking about something or you guys want to hear something. I can totally do that because I don't know how to shut up. Like I literally don't. That is why I have a channel, because I don't know how to not talk about things. So you guys let me know if you want that. Every once in a while I can make videos like this where I'm just talking to you guys. You guys have questions or things you want to talk about or anything like outside of like music and artists and drama with celebrities. You guys want to talk about yourselves, you guys want to have like just talk about things, I'm totally down for that. Because like I look at you guys as obviously like my channel subscribers, but I look at you guys as like people that I actually want to talk to, like outside of just you know, my content. Like I genuinely don't mind talking to you guys. So anyway, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Anyway, that was it for this one though. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.